Why does your child put everything in their mouth? A toy, the TV remote, your phone, a shoe, their own foot, anything. And every time you run, no, leave that. But have you ever wondered, why is your child doing this? Is it really random? Or is something happening inside their brain that you can't see? Science says when your child puts something in their mouth, they actually learn more about that object than you do. Today, you'll understand why your child does this, and the answer you get will make you smile next time instead of stopping them. Look, this behavior exists in every child, in every corner of the world, in every culture, in every home, and still every parent thinks, only my child has this habit. No, this is not a habit. This is biology, and behind it are 3 reasons you've probably never heard before. And point 3 is the most important. Before we start, what is your child's name? Do comment below, and also tell, what does your child put in their mouth the most? 1. A way to understand the world. There is a scientist in your home. They don't have a lab, no microscope, no equipment, but they have one tool, their mouth. When your child picks something up and puts it straight into their mouth, they are exploring it with their eyes, their nose, their hands, and most importantly, their mouth. But why the mouth? Because the density of sensory receptors in a child's mouth is much higher than in the rest of the body. Sensory receptors mean the cells that send information to the brain. What is the texture? Hard or soft, smooth or rough, warm or cold? All this information the mouth sends to the brain the fastest and most accurately. Researchers from Columbia University found that in children from 0 to 12 months, the mouth is their primary sensory organ. Primary means the first, the most important. The eyes are not fully developed yet. Hand coordination is still forming. But the mouth is ready from birth. So, when your child puts the remote in their mouth, they are actually collecting more information about that remote than you are. Its shape, its texture, its weight, its taste. They are experimenting like a scientist. And their lab is your home. But there's one more thing. This is not just exploration. In this process, something is being built in their brain. Something that will help them for life. What that is in point 2. 2. Brain development and teething connection. Most parents don't know this part. When a child's teeth start coming in, something else is happening in their brain at the same time. Teething usually starts around 4 to 7 months. And this is exactly the time when the child's brain is forming neural connections at the fastest rate. Neural connections mean the pathways in the brain that connect one cell to another. The more connections, the sharper the brain. And these connections are formed through sensory experiences, which means the more the child touches, feels, and tastes, the more neural connections are formed. The more the brain develops. Researchers from the University of Chicago found that children who received rich sensory experiences during this phase had higher gray matter density in their brains compared to others. Gray matter means the brain tissue responsible for thinking, memory, and decision-making. So when your child puts everything in their mouth, they are literally building their brain. Every texture they feel creates a new neural pathway. Every new taste adds a new connection in the brain. You are stopping them, but they are actually educating themselves. Now you might be thinking, so should we not stop them? I'll answer that at the end. First, listen to point 3, because this one is the most unexpected. Friends, if this information is new for you, like the video and subscribe to the channel, because here we bring things that truly help you understand your child. Let's move to point 3. 3. A way to calm themselves. This might surprise you. When your child is hungry, they cry. When they are sleepy, they cry. When they are in a new place, they feel anxious. But there is another situation when a child feels uncomfortable. When their brain is overloaded, too many sounds, too many faces, too many new things. And in that moment, what do? They pick something up and put it in their mouth. This is not random. This is self-soothing. Remember a pacifier? That dummy given to babies? That works for this exact reason, because the sucking motion of the mouth triggers a specific calming response in the brain. Researchers from Oxford University found that sucking motion rapidly reduces cortisol levels, the stress hormone, in a child's brain, and increases oxytocin, the feeling of comfort and safety, which means when your child puts something in their mouth, they are calming themselves, giving themselves comfort, without anyone's help. A 3-month-old baby who cannot speak, cannot walk, cannot do anything on their own is smart enough to manage their own stress. So should you not stop them? Now the answer you were waiting for. You should stop them, but only for the right things. Small objects that can go into the throat, remove them. Sharp objects, remove them. Dirty or harmful things, remove them. But don't say, no, no. Leave that every time, because when you stop everything, you stop their sensory exploration, you create a barrier in their brain development. You disturb their self-soothing process. Instead, give them safe objects, toys with different textures, teething rings, soft books. Let them explore. So when your child puts something in their mouth, they are understanding the world with their most powerful tool,